Growthpod.
Stop being yourself, Christian. We're born to be great. Woo! Bryant Caterino here. Welcome back to another series of Growthpod where success, growth, and dreams are made here. We have a special guest on the line. His name is David. He's 20 years old. He's a performance coach and hit the mark of 6 figures by 20. Here he is.
Yeah, and hey, I'm happy to be on here. Thanks so much, Bryant, for bringing me on.
Gotcha.
A little bit about me. Before I became a coach, right now I'm helping entrepreneurs in their business to make more money that feel like they're stuck. They might have hit a plateau and help them break through to make more money in their business. Previously, what really got me into coaching, go ahead. What were you going to say?
You can go on, yeah.
Yeah, so before I got into coaching, I was in real estate, loved real estate, built a 6-figure business. And when I did that, they asked me to train new agents and train, experienced agents. And in doing that, I felt so much more love and passion for the act of helping others build their business than, closing a deal. If that makes sense.
So, David, what is one tactic or secret you did to help yourself grow into this person you became?
Yeah. Just one?
You can say many. It's up to you.
Yeah, so the biggest thing, and I was at a training this weekend, and the biggest thing that I do that helps me grow into the person I need to be to attract the excellence that I want in my life is really doing things that scare you every day. And I mean it, because what goes hand in hand with doing things that scare you is the acceptance of failure, where you can accept it and there's no such thing as failure, right? Only the last time you try is the time you fail. Other than that, you either learn, win, and grow. And so when you keep doing things that scare you, and it's the little things. So that's the best part. It's doing the little things that scare you. Because then when you have opportunity for big ones, you're not afraid to take that jump. Does that make sense?
It makes sense. So, David, a lot of people who want to grow business are struggling. What is one secret, if you could give, helped you grow a 6-figure business at age 20?
At age 20, you got to be all in, my friends. Got to be do whatever it takes. So can you repeat that question one more time?
So what is one secret you can give out that helps you grow to a 6-figure business? Most people take like 5 years to even grow 6 figures.
Yeah. No, great question. So here's the secret sauce. What you got to do in your business is find out the one thing that you've got to do consistently, I'm thinking here, to grow your business. And here's what I mean. So in real estate, it was prospecting, right? Like making the calls. For me, it was calling. For other people, it would be talking to their sphere. For other people, it would be going to networking events. And for other people, it would be open houses, right?
Gotcha.
In my coaching business, my thing is trainings, hosting trainings. For people that are marketing, have a marketing company, that might look like going to networking events or social media connections, whatever it is. You've got to do it every single day for a minimum of 3 hours and time block that. So do yourself a favor, for everyone listening to this, go get the book, The One Thing by Gary Keller.
The One Thing. I've heard of that before.
Yes, that book is amazing, Bryant. And everyone watching or listening to this, because it talks about exactly what I'm talking about. Building that 6-figure business, if you want to do it 20 years old or however old you are watching this, you've got to know your one thing in your business, and you've got to do it every day. We'll say Monday through Friday, right? And time block it so nothing gets in the way. So you're doing the most important task for your business, and it's time blocked. And so you have a higher level of productivity.
Gotcha.
That making sense?
That makes sense, David. So throughout your success, everyone has their worst and funniest moments that they laugh about now, but it scared them in the past. What is your ha-ha moment?
My ha-ha moment?
Your ha-ha moment.
I don't really recall any ha-ha moments. But yeah, early in my career, before I found my passion for coaching, I was jumping around like a lot of entrepreneurs might do from job to job, right? So I was in car sales, and then I sold insurance and did really well there. Was like number 3 in NorCal for the company, and then went to be an internet manager at Toyota. Then I went to real estate, and then I found my real passion. So I jumped around to find my real passion. But I don't really have like a ha-ha moment. I could tell you my biggest failure,
which is
something I look back on, which has built me into who I am today. and it's not even related to business.
Okay.
My biggest failure was being a wrestler my entire life. And growing up in a family full of wrestlers, had really high expectations of what everyone expected of me. I didn't believe in myself. I cared way too much about what people thought about me. And I could never perform. I was a great wrestler outside of a match, and I could never perform. I could get into it, but my whole point of this is my family growing up had spent tens of thousands of dollars on me, right? Every summer I'd fly around the US to go to different camps, and yet I quit. I quit in my sophomore year at my peak, where they had spent all this time, all this energy, and I quit actually to get my first job, and it was my biggest failure because I did quit. However, the reason why I'm saying this is because it helped me be the entrepreneur I am today. It helped me learn what dedication was, right? I'd wake up in the mornings before school practice. I'd have practice, then I'd get home and practice. I'd go to visual. I went to a doctor for like visualization. Like I was doing everything I could to be the best wrestler. And it showed me how hard you have to work, and you still might not get the results that you want.
And Growthpod listeners, David said it perfect. Sometimes no matter how much effort, how much energy you put into something, it may not always work out. You just got to keep going. And if you do, you soon build a 6-figure income, just like David did. Shout out to our sponsors for today's podcast over at Flavored by Design. When you look in the mirror, do you like what you see? When you reflect on the person you are, do you feel proud? Flavored by Design strives to form a family where we can share our stories. Flavored by Design uses apparel to connect with others who have felt they just aren't good enough or are too afraid to live the life they want to. Guys, you can go over to Flavored by Design and use special discount code GROWTH for a special discount. That's FBDapparel.com. Again, that's FBDapparel.com. Special discount code GROWTH at the end of your purchase for a special discount. Check it out, guys. So we're going to go into our golden nugget round, all right? It's going to be 10 seconds. So answer the first thing that comes to your head, all right?
Okay.
All right. So you already recommended a book. That's The One Thing by Gary. Who is it? Gary Keller?
Gary Keller, yeah.
Gary Keller. All right. You ready?
Yeah.
What's the number one principle to focus on for starters?
It's what I said earlier. And it's you've got to go do what scares you and love failure. That is literally what helped me build the business I have. Literally, like that right there.
The best advice you've ever received?
I love this question. Don't trust your gut. Don't trust it. Follow it and do exactly what it tells you to do.
What is the worst advice you have ever received?
There's no such thing as worst advice because it's an opportunity to grow.
Opportunity to grow. I like that, David. Well, David, we are all finishing up here. So you guys can find David's information. I'll put it at the description below. He has a book coming out in what month again?
Yeah, it's World-Class Principles to Success. So actually, now that I think about this, what I talked about today is even further discussed in that book, and it is launching. There's not a launch date, but we're shooting for February.
February? Got you. So I can put that information in too. You guys can find my book on my website too. It's called Breakthrough Success. And then we'll get to going, guys. All right. Thank you, David, for joining us today.
Thanks so much, Bryant. Thank you for having me, man. It was a great time.
No problem. And before we get out of here, let's give another shout out to our sponsors at Flavored by Design, www.fbdapparel.com. Coupon code GROWTH for your special discount on their clothes. Again, the story behind the brand is when you look in the mirror, do you like what you see? When you reflect on the person you are, do you feel proud?